The match between Liverpool and Newcastle on Monday at St. James's Park is going to be one of the biggest matches in Premier League history. In fact, one of the biggest matches in the world currently. This is going to be like the Isak derby. If you no get my no put body for that match, because right now, Newcastle and Isak are coming out and throwing blows at themselves publicly. So yesterday, while the PFA awards were going on, Alexander Isak came out and said this: "When promises are broken and trust is lost, the relationship can't continue. I'm proud to be recognized by my fellow professionals with a place in the PFA Premier League team of the season of 24-25 season. First and foremost, I want to thank my teammates and everyone at Newcastle who has supported me along the way. I'm not at the ceremony tonight with everything going on. It didn't feel right to be there. I've kept quiet for a long time while others have spoken. That silence has allowed people to push their own version of events, even though they know doesn't reflect what has really been said and agreed behind closed doors. The reality is that promises were made and the club has known my position for a long time." Pay attention to this part. Promises were made and the club has known my position for a long time. To now act as if these issues are only emerging is misleading. When promises are broken and trust is lost, the relationship can't continue. That's where things are for me right now, and why change is the best interest for everyone, not just myself. There is this paragraph of what he said, everything that just slaps me. The reality is that promises were made and the club has known my position for a long time. To now act as if these issues are only emerging is misleading. Newcastle, Isak, people that are they don't know about the situation well. Isak came out and told Newcastle 2 weeks before the season ended last season. He gave them that courtesy. He said, "I want to leave this club this summer. I want to leave." During the window, "Oga, I want to go. That AKTK you want to sign, go and sign him before Liverpool sign him. That says, go and sign him now." Newcastle was still in, and we'll hold him. When there was an agreement, there was a gentleman's agreement, and they went back on their word because he said clearly that trust has been broken. The relationship can't continue. Like, we cannot go back. I will never go there. We should never go. He's saying, "Brother, we are done." You understand? There's not a chance. I would rather play in the results. I would rather sit on the bench than play for Newcastle again. Then Newcastle threw their own overhead and gave him 1-2 on his mouth. They say, "We are disappointed to have been alerted to a social media post by Alexander Isak this evening. We are clear in response that Isak remains under contract, that no commitment has ever been made by a club official that Alex can leave Newcastle this summer. We want to keep our best players, but we also understand players have their own issues and we listen to their views. As explained to Alex and his representatives, we must always take into consideration the best interests of Newcastle United, the team and our supporters in all decisions, and we have been clear that the condition of sale this summer have not transpired." Very interesting. The condition for a sale this summer has not transpired. Basically, maybe they want £150 million or something. I do not know. Maybe those are the conditions that have not been met. We do not foresee those conditions being met. So they don't see Liverpool paying £150 million for him. This is a proud football club, proud traditions, and we strive to retain our family feel. Alex remains part of our family and will be welcomed back when he's ready to rejoin the team. I feel this is Premier League. This is just propaganda from Newcastle. I don't think there's any coming back. Newcastle owners are just basically trying to cover their shame. They have been shamed. They don't want to look like they have been baby. They don't want to look like Liverpool has beaten them. Because with all their money, being the richest club ever, they cannot understand how a player treats them like this. Newcastle, tell me how is a possibility that after all Isak has done, his teammates have seen him do. Do you think that his teammates still want him in this squad? At this point right now, Isak is a rotten egg in Newcastle. I'm not rotten eggs do to others. Do you feel the camaraderie will be the same? Do you think the team spirit will be the same with Isak there? Do you think they want to play with this guy that basically slide their club and has done it publicly? Do you think the fans will still cheer him the same way in the stadium? Do you think that even when he wears the jersey, if he goes onto the pitch, he'll play the same way for you guys? Do you think the manager at the house still wants him here after showing what he has done? I don't know. I don't see how this relationship can be salvaged. And yes, see, this summer I think we have gotten a massive lesson on loyalty in football. And the fact that players are just putting themselves first more. That's just the truth. If you look at Man United, what is happening with Højlund, he's still under contract. Højlund will say, Newcastle, he's under contract. He should still behave himself. Højlund is under contract, but Man United don't want him again. They're trying to force him out. Nicolas Jackson is under contract, same thing. Donnarumma is under contract. PSG just woke up money and said, the manager said, I don't like his style of play anymore. I want a different type of goalkeeper. They forgot that this guy was pivotal to them winning their first ever UCL, winning their quadruple. Out. So the whole loyalty thing is out of the show. It's out of the game. You get me? Even in this Isak situation, loyalty has not been shown. Because Isak has maintained that he told them that I am leaving your club this summer. I want to go. Because he knew that big clubs like Arsenal and Liverpool, especially, were going to come for him. He knew that. I'm sure he had already been talking with Liverpool and he knew that, okay, see, we are going to come. And Liverpool must have assured him that if a deal can be struck within £130 million, then you go there. I'm sure he must have passed this message back to the Newcastle officials. And while the season was there, don't worry, if they come, they can go. Maybe they didn't even believe Liverpool can give that 130. And now they're pushing it up to 150. And Liverpool is not being stupid. I don't know how Newcastle fans have always come at, especially what's his name, Alan Shearer. He has been very hypocritical about this situation. Alan Shearer was the same person that when Trent wanted to leave, and Liverpool fans were booing him and doing all that, he was saying, Trent should be allowed to make a decision. No. Trent this, Trent that. I don't know why they are overreacting. Yeah, this and that. Now, the same thing Alexander Isak is doing, but he's fetching you a British transfer record. Can you imagine that this brother came out, Alan Shearer came out and said, £110 million bid is disrespectful for one of the best players in the Premier League and the world. £110 million is disrespectful. Something that will be the second highest in English football history are telling me disrespectful. How is it disrespectful? I don't understand. I don't know money again. A bid of £130 million at least to be made by Liverpool if Newcastle is ready. But Liverpool does not want to bid blindly. Not that, I'll throw money, go, take. In as much as we want this player, Ekitike is still at home. Who can do well? You understand? So if Newcastle telling me that they will, rather than get £120 million that will help them with PSR, they will keep a £120 million asset in their bench, their reserves to rot. What message do you think that tells to future players coming to the club? Like it or not, Newcastle is not on the same level or that same pedestal clubs like Liverpool, Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal, even Man City is on. So when players are coming to Newcastle, right now it's still a stepping stone. They're not coming to Newcastle and thinking we can win the Premier League, we can win the Champions League, which is the dream of every player. So what do you think now? You're trying to sign a young player and you're telling him, okay, yes, you can come and play this and that. You think that young player wants to stay at your club forever? He wants to move on eventually to a bigger club. So the message you are passing to these players that you go back on your word. You are not accountable to your word. You understand? Your word cannot be trusted at all. And when you want to leave, we'll make it almost impossible for you to leave. That's basically what you are telling these players. So Newcastle right now, the best thing for them is to let go of Isak. It's not even because he's coming to Liverpool. Right now, they have a depreciating asset. Because the longer they keep him, the more his price goes down. The less years he has on his contract. The longer they keep him, the more they soil their names. Because no matter what you want to say about how Isak has carried out himself, we all have seen how clubs throw away players like useless things when they don't have use for them again. We all have seen that. You get me? So right now, I don't see how the relationship, because Newcastle in their statement are saying when he's ready to come back to play, he can come and play. I don't see how that relationship will still work out. I don't see how you play for them. I don't see how the teams, I don't see how it works. So Alexander Isak, just get ready. Your number 9 Liverpool jersey is ready. When you want to buy your Liverpool jersey, go to the Adidas Take Store. Message us on WhatsApp, this phone number above, or go to our website, adicastake.store. Because I was so engulfed in the issue, I didn't speak about this jersey advert earlier, but you can buy the Liverpool home or away jersey. Yes, the new one, they are both available. If you want to put Isak number 9, Put it there. We'll put it for you because Isak is coming. So I just think one of the main problems with Newcastle is that they have imposter syndrome. They think they are where they are not, basically. That's just one of their main problems. They are not where they think they are. They think they can go head to head with clubs like Liverpool. Then it's a joke. If it was Real Madrid and Barcelona, because I agree that those are the two creme de la creme of football, the two biggest. Football fans, all your distance will be different. All of you will be saying, they should leave him now. He wants to go and fulfill his dream, this and that. You know that it is his dream too. Just understand. Traditionally, understand where is Newcastle. 7 decades, only Carabao Cup you have won. Something that is seen as a joke in England. 7 decades. I even gave you the Carabao Cup, me as Liverpool, so that you release Isak. But you are still doing anyhow. Come on, bring my boy. So this is the fire on the mountain right now. I don't know how this situation. And honestly, I'm tired of the Isak saga. I'm tired of the whole thing. That game on Monday. Joel Linton, please don't injure my boy Florian Wirtz. Let's not be playing like thugs. Because I know the atmosphere in that stadium is going to be so hostile. Because we are playing away from home. I'm playing at St. James's Park. So it's going to be so hostile. And the booing, everything. I just want us to win that match. I need the KTK to score a hat-trick of Florian Wirtz. I need him to score a goal from outside the box. That one will suit me. Then Joel Linton will get a red card. You understand? That's what I want. But let's wait and see what will happen there. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you shop at the Adcast Store. Do well to like, subscribe, and share. Very, very necessary. Very important. Biko, like the video, subscribe, and share. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to the channel. We are close to 40K and we are pushing to 100K. So show love. If you watch the video up to this point, comment Isak. Comment Isak right now. Adicast is out. Peace out.